All right, guys. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Tim's Daily Podcast Show. TDP. We're going to call it the TDP Show. And we're here for it. Hopefully you're here for it. I just basically want to let everybody know what's going on in this old head of mine. And I don't know if you want to, know about it or not. I don't know. I don't care. This is something I wanted to do. But I'm doing it. So here it is. Everybody has to, nobody has to listen. But I'm putting it out there in the ethos. Before we get started, I want to talk about Apple. Although I'm not sponsored by Apple, I think it's worth a mention. Have you ever looked at your screen time on your Apple? Your daily screen time? I saw that shit yesterday. It's pretty embarrassing. Should I say it? I think it's like 7 or 8 hours. Just insane. Just an insane amount of time I'm putting in on that. Just looking at it. It's amazing. Thank you, Apple. I want to see my son's screen time. I walk in his room when he's home. He's off to college, but when he's home, I walk into his room. That dude's just getting after it on some Apex, Fortnite, Modern Warfare, whatever, PS5, Plus, he's got the phone over there on like a little neatly set table, watching TikToks as he's slaying them. And he slays them too, folks. He slays them. Really proud of that for my son. He's like really, really good at that. It's okay though. He's good at a lot of things, So, thank you, Apple. All right, moving on. So, not Apple, but like just overall media. Like I come into work, I have my setup here. All my stuff's right here. I log in, make sure my tracker's up to date. Start working through some issues, working through whatever. Then all of a sudden I have to get on the browser, on the internet, on the Google, on the whatever, the internet browser. And of course I have like a huge landing page, a new tab page. And this landing page, it is designed to cause me to not do work. Look, I'm just going to share some of the highlights. I just opened it up, so I know some of the highlights. First thing I see, Joe Biden is fully compromised. It's a video. Explosions shake Russia. 3 moves the Cubs should make to answer Cardinals signing Sonny Gray. Like this is the thing, I'm a Cubs fan. So obviously I want to read that, So this is all designed. Can Gavin Newsom beat Ron DeSantis? Here's what the polls show. Yeah. Whitman V8 conversion by Spruce Aircraft. So I just got all this stuff in technology, entertainment. Donald Trump wants federal government to come down hard on MSNBC. So this is what I'm dealing with. Like I'm trying to get to like another spot in work, and this is just holding me. It's like, hey, click here. And based on what I click on, folks, that's what is going to help figure out what's next, what's coming up next. And I'm sure you guys experience this too when you're looking at your device and you notice that your algorithm starts changing. I wonder if they're trying to brainwash us. Maybe not like directly. They're not like saying, okay, we want to brainwash Tim so that he doesn't, be productive or whatever. That's not like what their mission statement is. But I think, I definitely think they're trying to get us to look. They're trying to buy our attention, with this technology. They want us to look at them. They want us to look at their product. They want us to look at whatever they just want us to click, right? So you click on, so let's say I click on Donald Trump wants federal government to come down hard on MSNBC for its whatever. I don't even know what it says after that. It's just like ... But they want, they want me to click on that. That's some website called Deadline. I'm sure it's, it's like the tabloids of. It's like when you go to the grocery store and you're just getting ready to check out, and you just look over and you see like Life magazine or the New York Post or some kind of tabloid. That's basically what you're looking at. Like where you're getting ready to set up. You're like, oh, I'm about to go into this website. I'm about to go work. Like I'm about to go to LinkedIn or I'm about to go something. I'm going to work. But then, bam, they stole it. They stole your time. You clicked on it. But when I click on it, that's what my point was. You click on it, you get in there, and it's just the biggest mess. It's like 10 things you didn't know about so and so, and then you were like, oh, this is interesting. Okay, I want to know those 10 things. But then like it's weird because like you look at it, you read it, and you're like, okay, I see that. And then now you read it, and there's number 8. Okay, now number 8. Okay, that's interesting. But then like bam, you get an ad. And it's like big ad all over the screen. It's on top of your screen. You're like, what is going on here? I can't get to the number 7. I want to see number 7. And then the ad goes away and you're like, yes, I can go to number 7. And there's this big green button that says next. And you click it. And you just got sucked right into an ad. And you go like, oh my God, another ad. You got to click out of it. And then when you finally get back to that page, you're like, okay, where's that? There's the big green next. Obviously, that's not it. And then you see like a very obscure arrow at the bottom, and maybe that's it. And you click on it. Okay, now I get to number 7. Next thing you know, it's like 40 minutes. You spent 40 minutes reading about, this rare giraffe in a zoo, and the top 10 things about it. So they stole it. How much is your time worth, anyways? I wonder. That's a good question. How much is my eyeballs on the screen on a certain company? How much is that worth to them? Like how many dollars is that worth? I bet I could look that up. Maybe I will. I don't want to look it up though. I just want to talk to this microphone. Oh, yeah. So they're trying to get your time. Trying to vie for your time. You know who they're taking that time away from, folks? Do you know who actually suffers the loss of your time when you give it to these tabloids or these ads or these apps or these whatever? Your family. Your family loses time with you, valuable time with you. And not only that, but yourself. Like you could be doing something. I could be doing something productive. And yet I'm not. I'm sitting here staring at my phone or at the screen or at whatever. And it's really just kind of taking away your time from whatever you need to do to make yourself more productive or whatever. So, cautionary tale. I think it's a good thing, I guess. I guess that's why Apple put it on there, screen time. That way you're aware, because I think people can lose it. I wonder if people have lost weeks before. If they've just been staring down for weeks. They sleep when they need to. They're like Forrest Gump. Instead of running. Like, I just felt like scrolling. When I need to eat, I eat. When I need to sleep, I sleep. When I need to do, what, I do, what. But the good thing about that is that when you're doing, what, you can still scroll. You can still scroll while you're eating too. The only time you can't scroll is when you're sleeping. I wonder if these companies are going to try to figure out how to make us be able to scroll in our sleep. That's a good question. I bet someone's working. There's probably some scientist right now trying to figure that out. Well, how can I make this guy scroll while he's sleeping? I bet people have woken up before, with their phone, and they're just like, they're doing this. while they're sleeping. They're sleeping. They're sleeping and scrolling. All right. Well, listen. That's just my thoughts. I think we could all do better at that. You know, the New Year's coming up. That could be definitely something that we could that I could focus on. So I'm definitely going to focus on that and just try to cut that down. I'm not the guy that says, "Oh, I'm just going to delete it on my social media." I'm not that guy. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that. I think people can get it deleted or whatever. It doesn't bother me. I think it's great if you do that, but like I think there's value in social media. There's value in these different kind of things, but like I think the value like completely turns itself inside out whenever you just like go like me and you're just like, oh my god, I can't stop. You know, I can't stop. I just got to keep scrolling. So I just you know I'm gonna get better. I'll be better, and hopefully you be better. You be better. Thank you for your time. I'm really, really, really full of gratitude for if you watch this video for 10 minutes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Have a wonderful hump day. And deuces.